enjoyed it. I enjoyed the format. The people were great. And it's a little different than a dive show, as you know, and I enjoyed that too. Often at dive shows, I go and I can maybe hear one or two talks because I'm busy with business, etc. So it's nice. It was very nice to go to diving talks and just be able to sit and listen to everyone's presentation. So I really enjoyed that. The atmosphere, friendly, informed. It was just a great atmosphere. I mean, among friends and colleagues. So again, being in the dive business, it was nice to be able to spend those few days with other people in the business and professionals. I enjoyed that. Yeah, absolutely. I think I should have said that's what an event like this, at least for a speaker, is all about, right? To be able to interact with fellow colleagues, etc., and get to see people who are out of my bailiwick. I mean, certainly in the tech arena where I operate, I know most of the. I knew all the speakers, and it was great to see them. But it was nice being there and learning more about the environment, some of the photography people I hadn't met. So that was really nice, kind of expanding my horizons, if you will. I don't know specific moments, but there were a number of really excellent presentations. I enjoy, and I think it was very wise of Arlindo to have the 20-minute kind of format, the talk format, which I think arose out of TED Talks, right? The 20-minute talk. I found that really quite refreshing. It got people to focus on their topics. We got to hear more topics, right? More presentations. And I thought it worked really well. And as a speaker, it really forced me to focus down my talk. I was right on 20 minutes. So it was a good challenge and I enjoyed doing it. Yeah, it makes you think. So I enjoyed that. By really, I think really by delivering great information from the people who have it. I mean, the experts and the people who are top in their field and being able to share what they do and what they know. I think that's very valuable. We're a community of individuals, and yeah, getting, and we're a small community, and so you actually have an opportunity to meet the people that are really moving the needle forward and taking things forward. So I think it's a great opportunity for that. Yeah. Oh, I enjoyed it immensely. Yeah. And what a great location. Lisbon was my first time in Lisbon. So that was wonderful. And the venue was great at the Maritime Museum. So I enjoyed it thoroughly. Yeah. Well, at the time, what is now called technical diving was sort of coming out of the closet, if you were. Until that time, it was not written about. It was all secretive, and so the recreational diving industry were freaking out that people were doing deep dives below 40 meters, and they were doing, oh my God, decompression diving. So they did not want any to be associated with us at all because they were worried that a lot of fatalities and accidents would bring the government down on recreational scuba diving. So we needed to call, and it wasn't the same thing. I mean, doing a reef dive with a single tank at 20 meters is not quite the same as a rebreather dive with stage bottles at 100 meters. So we needed to call it something different. That's how it came about. We needed a name for it, and technical diving, which I had come up with, which derives from technical climbing, just seemed to fit the bill. So, do we need the term technical diving anymore? And as I thought about it, I realized we did, but it made me think, well, do we really need the term recreational diving? We don't really. We can just call it diving, people don't need it as a label to identify. So that as I thought about it, it just made sense. If we're going to eliminate anything, we can eliminate the term recreational diving. So yeah. Well, there are a lot of resources out there. I mean, becoming a technical diver is you're a student, So I would say study hard, practice, study hard, follow your heroes. We have a lot of very inspiring people in our industry, extraordinary characters in our industry. So I would advise people to follow and mentor. Actually, that's an important thing. If you're becoming a technical diver, it's good to get with people who are better than you and know more and mentor with them. Learn from others. That's kind of how it started, and that's a very effective way to learn. It's more than just taking a class, right? Class is just a starting point. It's your license to learn, but then you actually have to do the work. So find a good sponsor or someone that you can mentor with and go for it.